Marquis Gaming. This is Idaho Country Adventures. We are on the Spudnik Tour with our family. We actually was able to get in.
So this is a kind of a prototype top for us. We typically buy a lot of our wire harnesses that go on our machines from our suppliers. But the problem with having custom machines and custom harnesses is sometimes we're behind the eight ball in getting our supplier enough lead time. So say we have a machine coming down the line that we need a harness for in 3 weeks. The supplier says, yeah, I can have it to you in 12 weeks. It's going to cost a lot more money to expedite it. So we'll build a lot of prototype machines in here, or prototype harnesses. So that's what they've pegged out here is a custom harness that they're getting ready to build.
It's called just-in-time.
Just-in-time production, yeah. So we don't build a lot of our harnesses. We still buy 99% of them, but once in a while we need to build a prototype. This is where we do it.
What's a harness length these days?
Oh geez, what is it? Anywhere from a foot long to 40 feet long.
Where was it? We just read a thing that was like 4,000. What was that? We just saw that.
At the museum?
Was
that the museum?
Modern
Modern
marbles, yeah.
Yes, and it was 4,000 foot of harnessed in this one thing. I went, how do you, huh? That's crazy. Oh, this is wonderful.
So yeah, kind of a custom harness shop here. We have access.
That's great. Good job, guys. Next thing, these things.
Give that guy a raise.
They need to fly from here right to the fields. Yes, excellent.
Well, that's the guys down outside with the drone.
The drone.
Drone.
That was actually pretty cool, that drone.
They give me an idea of that. That was the most important one, the break room.
The break room, yeah, the kitchen.
So there's their assembly room, guys. I didn't get the stream going when he was talking about it. There's part of the assembly. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, where we used to live, we had the potato fields all around us. We got to see this stuff live in action from the farmers during the harvesting season, and then of course planting it, which is really cool. And you guys got to see that. So now we finally got a tour in the factory where they actually make the Spudnik grindies, the potato planting and harvesters. They're pretty cool looking.
Presque Isle, Tabor, Alberta. Oh wow. Michigan, seven distribution centers.
You didn't bring the battery pack like I said, did you?
This is our main manufacturing facility. We don't do really any manufacturing anywhere else. We do have 7 outside shops that are basically warehouses and service centers. And we have an extensive dealer network. Dealers that sell our equipment and service our equipment.
Idaho's easy to work with.
Idaho, as far as?
Going through all the bullshit just to build something.
Yeah,
Or they gave more like California.
you get people like different government entities that want to come in and regulate how long you can run and pay good because of
Regulations.
Yeah,
Well, they're just a little too big.
Little.
That's the reason why we need to get the
Idaho-
Democrats
Idaho
out
is
of
definitely
Boise.
Easier than California.
Much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. It's tough enough to make it fly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So is that just that, they make
Pretty cool.
machines too?
They make that machine, not the John Deere. They actually make the
They
Yeah.
make the grindies. Yeah.
grindies.
Yeah.
So this room here is where we have a standing meeting every morning, an operations meeting where each department head goes over, we go around the room and everyone talks about, they give us status updates, projects they're working on, anything they might need support on. So we can just have a quick huddle in the morning and figure out who we need to support, how, and get a quick update from everyone.
And you know it was 1958?
Yeah.
Is that people still alive?
Yes, in fact, we had the original owner of the company, Carl Hogg, and his wife were here a couple weeks ago.
Don't you?
Very cool.
To
No,
honor
I'm
one
not
of our
sure.
employees who was retiring. He's been working here for 50 years.
One of the original employees, practically.
Trump was here, Spud Force. I love it. I love it.
Spud Force Trump.
So that's really super great. So what's their age?
Dave's gotta be late 60s. Yeah, I think he started working here when he was 18.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
I'm talking about.
Wow.
The owners, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask, You'd have to ask. I can find out.
We have.
I can find out.
In our house now, we just inherited two people. They lost their house in Malibu, their family. And one young one was 81 and the old one's 104.
Oh, wow.
So we took this trip to get away from.
Yeah, they come visit us, so.
I need to get away from my own home.
Actually, so her uncle is one of the oldest surviving members of World War II during D-Day.
You're part of that, wow.
Yeah, as part of that.
Not a lot of people left roaming the.
I guess scientists want to poke and prod him to figure out why are you still alive.
Why are you so stubborn?
Yeah.
Why are you so
He's
stubborn?
stubborn.
Oh man, it's like, whoa, try to tell.
I think it's just the attitude.
The story.
It's the,
A lot of it's just.
He doesn't listen to me, I guess, not because I'm direct family, but
You like
but he likes me.
That matters. That helps.
He doesn't like, everybody goes, oh, what's the secret of the age? And I always yell out, he's never been married. So-
that's gotta be it.
He's
Really? You've never been married?
Never been married, he has
He's not
all
gay.
his
He's
original
not gay, but
teeth.
he's never been married.
Every two
Well-
of
Almost
his
married
mouths
that
still
old
there.
girl. Years.
Interesting. He's got a lot of rare things going on about him, it looks like.
Something.
He's just.
We'll go shopping later, okay?
Why would we try?
It's a good.
No, that's pretty neat. That's really neat. 104, you said?
He's 104.
Still got all of his teeth.
You know what? I got him on film.
Had never been married. I gotta meet this
No,
guy.
but he was an avid hiker, archerist,
Yeah.
bicycle
Staying
rider.
active matters.
Was he a world championship archer? Did he
was.
do archery and like,
He had-
did he do the Olympics? Did he actually get to the Olympics or he
No, not
never
the
did?
Olympics,
He
but
never
a lot
made
of
to the
competitions
Olympics.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
That's when he loved how everything, they got out with the clothes on, literally, when they say clothes on the back.
They had no wallets.
That was
No,
it.
nothing. They
No
took it
warning,
out.
just a
Sure
wall
had
of
to drag them
fire.
out of the house as their front yard's burning down.
Oh, wow.
It's like.
This is the
yeah.
reason why we moved to Idaho. We got so tired of the California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we survived 2 major fires, well, actually, 4 major fires that came through our area. But it's like after our county burnt down, we used to live where there's beautiful redwood trees and pine trees, gone. It just looks like a desert waste, or just a wasteland of rocks. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's unfortunate.
This is really, this is actually, I owned a manufacturing company years ago, and we'd have meetings with 30 sales, everything. Here, when everybody is saying, oh, we're gonna promise you this, you know, of course, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot to keep track of.
I can
And
imagine this place was totally disrupted during the COVID.
yeah, it was a struggle.
Couldn't get parts and stuff.
Yep, it was, the supply chain was hard and difficult, and that was full hands on deck, really.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to go up to Washington, go up to Boeing, that's a remarkable operation. And you look at those planes being put together, you don't know what keeps them in the air. I mean, you really go, what? They're
As big as they are.
And then they put them together with a few rivets, I call them.
Yeah.
And
A lot of aluminum.
they don't even do rivets anymore. They're usually like a glue or some sort of stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, because they expand so much.
Oh,
And, but it's crazy.
It's awesome to see that, especially when the whole thing's in one building.
yeah, that's a
The whole
pretty
place is in
big
one
building.
building.
Largest
Pretty big
building in
building.
the world.
In fact, it's so big, but it
It has its
creates its
own
own atmosphere.
in the building.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whole
Yeah, it's
ecosystem.
Wow.
So the weather
Yeah.
system.
I didn't
Yeah, cool.
see that.
It's in every-
What else we got to the production floor?
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Wow. Christmas, yep, get your eyebrow on.
Make sure the eyewear on. Oh, we are going to get to go down here, guys, to the production floor.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Even flow.
This is kind of the end of the process where we have assembly and then final assembly and quality. As we walk through here, you'll see different production lines. We have 6, 7 production lines right now of different types of machines being built. That changes with different seasons. So right now we're building harvesters here. After this fall, we'll start building planters to get ready for the spring sales.
It reminds me of Peterson.
Let's go look at this machine over here.
Told you guys we'll get you on tour one day to Spudnik. Here you go. Not sure how much the batteries are going to be lasting into the
Oh,
phone.
they'll get it, it's all the.
You'll get what you get. So as long as you watch us
We were
live.
actually lucky to get in.
We weren't expecting to be able to get here today, but we did finally. One of the benefits being Lauren Lane Marquis Gaming, sometimes being a YouTube streamer gets you some into places. but usually you can't go. And they remember us from the fairgrounds, so we got very lucky to actually get a tour that, even though we didn't make a schedule. Oh, lady has just, her panties has just gotten moist.
You can put it on truck, but it takes pilot cars, special permits, and it's not easy to get across the country.
You drive this across country?
No,
Locally, then we pick it apart.
Locally, we drive it a long way.
But they take it apart to put it on the.
Well, they might pull off the wheels or the side elevator, but for the most part, you can't take a lot of this apart.
So just touch underneath, and it becomes a wide road. Wow.
So there you are, Jeff.
So it has, no, that's not operator.
So you may have
There's an
fun.
operator up there. One operator up
One
there?
operator, yep. So it drives through the field, it picks up the potatoes in a bed of dirt. Those potatoes ride on that bed of dirt until it all sifts through those chains. And then that cleans the dirt out, and then you have potatoes and rocks and vines and other things that got to be cleaned out. And that's all sorted out as it goes through the machine, and then it comes out clean product here into the truck.
And you can do all that in 30 foot.
Well, it wraps around the machine.
Aren't those cool? Is that neat? Here's our version of Farmer Simulator 25, Jeff, the real thing. Look at that. Just to give you the size difference, ladies, stand over here. Or stand over there. Look at the size of the tire. Just to give you the idea of the size of this machine.
5'6".
Lady is 5'6.5".
I would say
That tire is 6 foot.
Laying on this dirt cross chain over here. All the lines go out back into the field, and the potatoes go up the side elevator, and then cross the boom and back into the truck.
Look at the hydraulic goes through.
Yeah.
That'd be at least 1,000 foot.
The whole thing's hydraulic driven.
Pretty big harvester, huh,
I
guys?
have seen harvesters, but never one like this.
This is a massive one. They're trying to put the tire on up here.
A million rubber tape.
About $1 million.
That's it?
All of our machines are highly option specific, option driven, so we can add a lot of features and bells and whistles. You can have this one's because it's a prototype. We don't have a lot of extra features and options for it, but most of our machines you can buy a base model or you can dress it up with all kinds of bells and whistles. Lots more technology. This is only the second one that we built, so we're still figuring out the right. But it's
Couple months,
a month. Yeah.
I'm still with you.
let's start with.
It's a prototype.
It's a prototype. Exclusive. And will they mark these?
It's a prototype.
It's a prototype.
So the basic is that middle structure, and then everything's put onto that? Like that?
Most of this machine is kind of standard options. You've got your primary section, your secondary, then you got your line change, then you have your rear cross, and then your elevator, and then your boom. All of that. There's a hopper up here up in the middle.
Do you actually run this thing as you produce it, or you have to wait till it's all put together?
Once it's all done, we do it. We'll test it.
It's kind of like
test it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful piece. That is an absolute.
Isn't that thing amazing?
That is just.
Look at the size of the tires on these things.
Wow. Amazing.
I want to say this was like 60,000 pounds.
There's the cab up there.
Wow.
So that's where the operator would be up there in the cab.
Yep.
About 30 ton, you think?
How much does it weigh?
30 ton?
88,000 pounds.
88,000 pounds.
88,000 pounds.
I can take a picture.
40, 44, 44 ton.
I gotta take a picture for my cousin. He's not gonna believe this.
So there you go, guys. Farming Simulator. You've seen us play that game. This is the real life thing.
Yeah,
So it's
there's that match.
pretty amazing. Isn't it?
And this is a potato harvester.
I mean, this guy's upstairs. They have to fund it. There has to be something where it's start off and you take this section this way and
Can I walk back around?
Yeah, let's all walk around.
So I can get a picture of all this.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, so potatoes are very prone to bruising, so we have to be careful how we move them through the machine. So it's all rubber coated.
It's all rubber.
Yeah, it's
In the beginning, when it first comes into the machine, that's all riding on a bed of dirt. So yeah, those rods aren't rubber coated. But once the dirt sifts out, you gotta have to protect the potato.
keep from bruising the potatoes.
So it's got a live bottom belt. It all just starts up and down. You can see it. Flat chains, bottom belt. That's your pole.
This is fantastic. Oh, this is fantastic.
Exclusive on Name Marquis Gaming in Idaho.
Well, I
Country
did it for
Adventures.
them, but I kind of did it for
We didn't think we were going to get in today. We actually walk up and someone who's supposed to do it dropped the ball or got sick. And we got pelted by it.
Can't open the door right now. So it's plugged in.
and this goes into the truck and this raises up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll articulate.
It's operating. It's one operator, right?
Yep.
But it's got one.
They actually say this is easier to operate than pulling a harvester behind a tractor because you can see with the tractor you're turned around, you're looking, you're watching everything behind you. With this, everything's right in front of you. There's lots of sensors, there's cameras.
No,
that show you
I was going to
different
say, don't they have cameras to look down and stuff?
That's wonderful. That is
So your
things.
company,
Operators love it.
your company actually got together with a video game company called Farming Simulator. Yeah, Farming Simulator 22 is the one we was playing. Now they got 25, and this is what we heard about you. We're actually driving this, and that's what we're telling people to stream. But you guys remember when we played Farming Simulator? Well, here it is
Here
in
it
real
is,
life,
boys,
except for
yeah.
this one's like a couple little bigger.
Look at the patent pendant written on the side.
But I mean, the cool thing is like in the Farming Simulator video game, they actually had these where they showed you had cameras, so you could look down underneath the thing, and it's supposed to have a. There's a replica in the game of what you guys actually built, which we thought was cool. She's
Simply, it turns on an axis there. Does the tires turn or does the whole frame turn?
Well, so yes, you can turn the cab
Yeah.
to it'll rotate a little bit so you can get the right,
Look,
angle you're trying to get. But yeah, everything's turning like.
What's the power source?
That is a John Deere engine.
John Deere engine. Did you hear that? Finn. Some lucky Chinese just got Liddy's 10. Just fell to the world. Yeah, no laughter on that one.
Wow. Wow. That is the coolest thing
It'd
ever.
be fun. It'd be fun to take your parade.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that would be. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to drive.
What's that truck you like? The Z78 or
Z71.
Z71?
It has a John Deere engine.
That's a John Deere engine.
Size of that engine.
You hear that? A John Deere engine.
Jeff, you better be watching. You don't know
Weld and bolt on all the axles and the suspension and all that. Then we'll flip it over and send it down the line and start putting the bin on. Yeah, this is what this is nice because we can instead of having to I guess try to put it back on.
So they build it upside down. Now look at the size of that, guys, from back here.
I know. Mike, I can't get over
Can
it.
you imagine what it'd be like when you're sitting in that cab.
That's a good point.
Maybe it's Colorado. It's just like,
Absolutely.
sorry.
How do you get out of the door?
That door, that boom will fold back.
Yeah, this is a little wider than the door.
With the tight squeeze.
Yeah, I think the most that should fold up, right? It just compacts itself into each other.
That boom folds back.
This is not a Tim Allen deal. It's power up.
That is really cool.
Like I said, the only reference I actually have is,
Man?
yeah. Building some stuff over there, guys.
I hate to say it, but you just saw the most exciting part of the tour.
Yeah?
That is really super cool. No, but this is the heartbeat right here.
Yeah.
But
We're panels off, so we're building up the panels. We're wiring, putting all the controls, all the switches, all the relays, all the motor starters.
So you're not relying on anybody, which is really important. You can buy this stuff from somebody probably.
Yeah, we gotta buy the components still, right? There's still.
No, I get that.
This is really good.
Something like-
Putting this together and then the techie stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what are these little gizmos?
This is part of the office. This is our beet harvester, our beet puller, sugar beets. Sugar beets. Sugar beater. We can go down and look at one here in a minute once it's working. Let's walk this way.
See, this is why I take a drive. I look for fun.
yeah, exactly.
I don't give up easy.
Well, like I said, we're lucky to get in because we tried. So that's the difference of being a YouTube
Here you can see these machines are in different phases. They're building on different. We'll go down here at the end. You can see one that's almost.
This is where they build it. Some of the, let's see, they got the frames going on. So this is where they're building the harvester part, the chains and all the things that go on with it there. Everyone watching? Say hi in chat, guys. This is an exclusive here in Northern Lake Marquis Gaming. We did not expect to be able to get in today, but we did. And again, my battery's low, so we're going to try to show as much as we can before the battery dies. So hopefully those who are watching, let's get a super chat. Let's get some super likes, super stickers, super thanks. And at least subscribe to help us out, because sometimes we do our Idaho Country Life Adventures. Surprise, we're doing a tour with our family. There is the belt system.
Serpentine.
Look at that belt system, guys. That is the chain belt system, the operations center of this.
He's that good.
You work on the weekends putting details on cars?
This is what we need.
Tractor.
We
So
need.
what it's doing is these blades, these disc blades in the front here, actually rolling in the dirt, and they're rolling up a one row of beads, and as it rolls, it's pinching the bead, flipping it up onto the back. And then it takes it to the spiral rolls, and the spiral rolls take it down, and then it goes up the elevator in the back, into the hopper, into the truck. So sugar beet harvester, yeah.
So this is the sugar beet harvester, guys.
Is it the department of the...
Did you do any of those sugar beets, Jeff? This is what they look like.
For the truck driver to stay with the machine, or is it the other way around? Because you got the tractor pulling, and he's saying it's hot to pull the truck, so the truck speeds up.
We operate it, pull forward, pull back. close your doors.
So we're talking about the operator of the truck or the tractor truck. So we can actually see inside the truck.
Oh, yeah. Better than the truck driver. Lots of times they'll have another tractor pulling a crop cart along the side of this, which I can show you. So you got two tractors going through the field. One's digging it, the other one's putting your crop cart. The crop cart will actually transfer into it.
And look at the connections.
So this door opens up and that thing will come out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, so these things should fold up, and that's how they get them out of these drawers. Look how massive these things are.
Potatoes. This is planting them, harvesting them. This is it. This is what I built. Yeah. And that's all they do. And these go all over the world because they're the only ones that make it.
Yeah.
There's Jeff, finally. They look bigger in real life. That's what she said.
Yes, Jeff, they are bigger in real life.
Yes, they're much bigger in real life.
This is a 6-row windrower. This machine's breaking,
Oh, a windrower.
breaking into the field, and it's picking up 6 rows of potatoes, putting them in a row of potatoes that's not dug. And the harvester comes by, picks up the other rows that aren't dug, along with the 6 rows that this is picked up.
So that machine over there we saw.
Oh, cool.
Is going to be other.
Actually, we put windrowers in front of the self-propelled as well. So that self-propelled's digging 4 rows. But if you put 2 of these in front of it, you got 12 rows. Plus
Wow.
the 4 that it's picking up.
Wow.
And I think we've actually had 2 6 rows and a 4-row windrowing in front of the self-propelled. So we're picking up over 20 rows at a time.
Harvest is faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
much
you're
faster.
filling stocks in like 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
This machine here is nothing more than that. Way to test the
Just to
system.
test it.
Wow. Cool.
Mind-boggling.
It is. Pretty big, huh, Jeff? Look at that. Windrower. All plugged in for the test, all the things.
Here's
What
the
we
other
got?
Terratron. They're called
They're called
Terratrons.
Terratrons. From Cybertron.
They're called
Terratron.
Terratrons, and that's the other one. There's
That's the
only
other one.
two.
There's only 2 that they made. These are
And
prototypes.
and you guys just saw both of them, and they are prototypes.
Yeah, put it down. These are
This one is self-propelled.
At what speed?
a year ago. We got this Canadian farmer, and then we built these 2 to get more in the market. Now we're going to do some redesign before we build a bunch more.
So those are the prototypes. So I do have
These
a
are-
question
The
for
prototype
you.
was last year, but these ones are real similar to the prototype. Yeah.
So Jeff from England asked you, at what speed do they do the harvesting? How fast do these machines go?
Well, it depends on the operator, the soil conditions. You know, anywhere from 3 to 5 miles an hour.
There you go, 3 to 5 miles per hour. Cool, thank you.
Well, this is not just a potato.
So yeah, Jeff, these things are pretty accurate because I know you playing Farming Simulator 25. Pretty accurate about the top speed of how fast you actually harvest. In real life, they did pretty good on the gaming. So this is the factory, you know, in the video game where they do the Grimies and the Spudniks and stuff like that. This is actually the factory that builds all that.
What the heck is this one?
This is what the
So
model.
most of what we've seen so far is field equipment, stuff that's operated in the field. This is a storage piece of equipment. When I say storage, I'm talking about the equipment that's at the storage facility where they're storing the potatoes. So in the potato cellar, they'll have this and then a bunch of conveyors, a
Oops,
pizer,
I don't know what kilometers are,
the scooper.
the conversion, but it's 3 to 5 miles per hour of harvesting, of how fast they can harvest. Depends on the weather, the operator, what's going on.
The big one out there, the 2 prototypes that are here, can harvest a very big field in like 20 seconds
Yeah, because they can put
because of how big it is.
they can put 2 of these wind rollers on. They take that machine, they have all the harvesters on it,
Yeah.
and basically, what do you say? They could do a 25 row
Yeah.
in one scoop.
in
So
one
25
scoop.
row.
In one scoop.
So think about it, even though it's
So-
only going 3 to 5 miles per hour, it's
The
sucking up a
harvesting is
whole.
faster. The Harvesting is much faster.
Much faster, yeah.
It sits in the storage facility where they're putting the potatoes in. Yeah, you can pull it around. Probably. It goes in. I'll show you some pictures when you get back up front of one of the storage lines. That's a 991 intercept. It's removing any foreign material that's not a potato.
This is a terrible thing, but how often do they run across a body?
Oh, Fred, are you serious?
I think it happens, especially like there's been places around here. I think like on the Indian reservation where it was like an old burial site or something.
Oh, that maybe. What a question.
Well, I'm getting ready to go out to dinner tonight.
What now?
How many times he finds a dead
I'm
body
sure
in the
there's
soil?
always like dogs and coyotes.
Oh,
and
I'm
things
sure
like
there's
that.
animals and stuff, but
That
a
I can see
person?
that.
Oh my God. I'm not saying it never
So-
happens,
Only my
but
husband would ask.
well,
Only
you
my
know,
husband
I
would
would
ask
say
you a question like that.
I'm sure it's
So-
happened, but not.
Here in Idaho, what you don't understand is what the reason why I have such good potatoes is that we bury Democrats under the ground here, and they've turned great fertilizer. We have a Democrat hunting
Good
season.
fertilizer.
It's good fertilizer.
Yeah.
Eating a Democrat live is horrible. They're kind of sour, but
Toolbox sitting there.
It matches the paint and everything.
How reliable is something that is so complex as this? I mean, its hydraulics are pretty reliable.
Pretty reliable, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is amazing engineering. And that price is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. I wouldn't think about building something like that.
I mean,
If
you
sent
got-
me the parts that would assemble it for that.
Well, if it does break down, doesn't it have to be like a car where you can plug into it and it tells you the actual part of something?
Just to some degree, yeah. We
Like a
can
diagnostic?
look at air sensors
How
and
many hydraulic valves are in this thing?
hundreds.
are you sure
I used to be in
they?
the concrete pumping business, and we had nothing but troubles with.
What did you say, Jeff? I can't see
Gets
it.
into the system and causes.
Yeah, little
Did you
piece
say
of
something,
little
delete it?
piece
'Cause
of
I don't
debris
see
or
it.
something, yeah.
Jeff's typing. Amazing, isn't it?
Scares the hell out of me to think about all the things.
A lot of motors, a lot of hydraulic pumps, a lot of filters. For sure.
So then you take them and set them out in the field waiting to sell them. Is most of your stuff you sell pre-built or?
Yeah.
That's-
We'll build some stock stuff like these little bulk beds and some pilers and conveyors, but a big piece of machinery like this,
Yeah, you can't.
we build to order. Over here you can see these two stainless steel. Those are spinach harvesters actually. The other
Spinach harvester.
the other self-propelled machine that we build. We can go look at that real quick.
Self-propelled.
So they even build spinach harvesters.
More pictures are gonna be.
Yeah, so right now we
So they only build these to order.
Yeah, build these to
So somebody
order.
orders them, they build them because that's how much money that's.
So this is a prototype, guys. This is a brand new. It's a concept tractor. It is not out in the public yet. You're getting an exclusive here in Laurel Lane Marquis Gaming. Look at that thing. That is a prototype vehicle that they're using. Piece of machinery, not vehicle. Well, it is a vehicle, but machinery. And they said they're going to test it, and if it tests out okay, then they'll build mass production versions of it. So they do a lot of testing in the facilities here. A lot of prototypes. Pretty cool. Come on, guys. This is an exclusive. We weren't even planning on doing this today. We just got lucky and they allowed us in. We did make reservations for here, but they totally forgot about it because they're busy.
Honey, these are spinach harvesters.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's get some super chats, guys. Super likes, super
Look at the
stickers.
tracks. Look at the tracks.
Look at the rubber tracks. These are for spinach harvesting. I did not know the grime you did other things than the potatoes.
This particular machine is stainless because they have to spray the equipment down by 75% acid to keep E. coli and the bacteria from growing into the food.
So they spray it as it goes down the road.
Well, a couple times a day they'll park it and they'll just hose it down with acid to kill any bacteria. So it's not getting on the, because this stuff will come right out of the field with very little prep, go right to the market. It's sold at the grocery store. So on the back, we've got a Tomra optical sorter. This unit right up here, it has these mechanical fingers and cameras with sensors. It's so many thousand frames per second. It's watching the lettuce or the spinach, the baby spinach leaves, as it comes up over this conveyor, and it's flipping out anything that looks like that's a bad spinach leaf, or that's a mouse, or that's a frog, and it's getting rid of all all the foreign debris, and that's going right into a trailer that's pulling alongside of it into a big bin.
So these are exact same machines.
Yeah, these two are the same. Yep.
That is cool.
Yep. You know where your guys' food comes from.
It's always good to know what it comes from or what it tastes.
Yeah. They have to
That's
use
true.
acid to make sure they kill any of the bacteria.
These little things here, they drag out in front of the blade. This is the blade that's really sharp. Doesn't look like it, but it is. That's cutting the spinach, and the spinach is only that tall, so they're getting right down to the ground. It's baby spinach leaves that they're harvesting. And these are here to chase frogs and stuff out of the way, so they're not going up through the machine.
Yeah. Then it rotates, right? Like a
Yeah, it's just a big bandsaw blade.
it's a bandsaw blade, yeah.
Yep.
And the super sharp guys, they bring that down. That's how they cut the spinach heads off.
That is so
I knew you guys produced a lot of stuff. I didn't realize you were into harvesting lettuce.
Yeah, I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that.
I knew about the potatoes and I knew about the sugar beets. I didn't know about anything. What else do you guys
I'm telling
harvest?
you right now,
We've done some stuff with carrots and onions and spinach. Let's see, I already said spinach. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Yeah, some of our sister companies.
Very cool. No, can you guys see that down the line? Look, there's all those production of all the stuff they've made. And they have down there display.
is the cab air conditioned on these things?
Yeah. In fact, that's one of the big things about this is if you go look at the other companies that make this similar type of machine, they're all open air, open no cab. So you're just sitting out, which isn't a big deal when you think about it because they're harvesting down there at nighttime.
Yeah,
But
it makes a difference.
it does make a difference to have a cab. It's a controlled environment. You've got AC, you've got speakers, sound, monitors.
You can be rocking out to music and breathing clean air instead of having all that dust blowing up on you.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
Very-
so I think
you
we'll
just-
jump across the parking lot to our fabrication area.
Okay.
Where all of it begins, and then we'll walk through the factory and end up where we started over here.
Okay, great.
I can't read your last message, Jeff. Let me get inside. So both these machines are for harvesting spinach. As you can see, pretty cool, huh? There's the cab right there. Little rubber tracks.
Real life farming simulator, man.
There you go, Jeff. We're doing real life farming simulator.
I love this stuff.
So-
Goodness.
So she's going to be, if you guys give us a few super chats, she might do a strip show for you on one of these tractors and make some money shaking her ass.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God. That's an 8.
Maybe
right,
you can
Ron?
see.
That's an 8.
That's-
Right? That John Deere, it's an 8. Right?
Is that an 8 or a 5? It looks like a 5.
Oh, it is.
Or maybe a 6.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an 8. It's too small. So there you go, Jeff. That's lady's mama. Lady is just absolutely loving this.
Oh, God, I love the photos here. I love tractors. This is so cool.
You're lucky your daughter didn't join the FFA and become a farming girl.
Oh, God, I love tractors.
What about your job and working?
We were actually thinking about doing that.
When we first got here, they were actually hiring. And they even told us, come on over. and,
Unfortunately, I got too many health issues, so I can't really be doing
now
stuff
we
like this
can't,
anymore.
because,
Cool. The air brakes. Made her jump. She was right next to it. Used to drive trucks. She should be used to that shit. But look at all the parts. Look at those. Aren't those tracks over there? So unfortunately, folks, we're not too sure how long the phone battery will last.
What'd you do? Well, it's probably a
It's probably a bolt. Are you looking for gold?
No, I thought it was a dime.
No, that's sorry. I don't know how long we have. We had 40% on the phone when we started this. We didn't know we were going to do this.
No, this is
I
a.
got lucky.
We did have a reservation, but they forgot about us. We got lucky.
Fabrication, cutting.
No.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Idaho does get warm here.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Good.
There we go. Now I can reach out, so now I'm out of the sun. Where did Jeff
All right,
say?
so
Message deleted.
From the beginning of fabrication, we'll see on this side we have all of our long stock. On the other side we have all of our sheet plate, the flat product. So the long stock comes down, goes through one of the saws and then onto the secondary operation. The flat product, our sheet plate, comes across one of our several cutting tables and then onto a secondary operation. We can walk through.
There's no idea Peterson.
This is where it all begins.
Yep, this is where
These
they're
will be
building.
tractors one day.
This will be a tractor one day. They take all that metal, they cut it down, flatten it out, and this becomes the parts to a tractor. This is the fabrication center.
You all right for now? It's pretty crazy to think this is how it all starts, and then pretty soon we got it.
Well, it starts out raw metal.
These are tractors one day.
Starts out as raw metal, and they flatten this out. Make sheets, make plates, make chains, make belts, make engines, make chassis, nuts, bolts,
all
screws.
starts
It all starts
here.
right here. Here's the flat sheets right here. Flat sheet metal.
So they'll take it, these are all laser cutters, but this will computer, they'll put a bunch of parts in, the computer will tell you how to cut it, and then it cuts it. No one's around to watch it, so it just does it by itself.
It does it by itself.
It's all automated laser. They cut with
They're definitely
lasers.
making some kind of board. A board.
Yeah. It comes out here. These steel beams and plates, guys. Is that glass or what is that?
Look here, see the big sheet on the table, also cut out in pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, then they'll take those pieces and then start putting, weld them together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is where it all happens. This is so freaking cool. Wow.
This is where they make the T-1000s. The robots that the AI, when they take over the world, are going to kill you.
Okay, this is great. It's good to know our gods. It's good.
Jeff has a full Terminator in his room.
This is amazing. I am not gonna lie. This is the coolest freaking thing. Wow.
Is
All
Lady
right
moist?
Here. All right here. That beyond.
Beyond moist. You guys see a wet spot?
Wow, this makes me want to play Farming Simulator really bad.
You hear that, Jeff? She wants to play Farming
God,
Simulator.
Really bad, really, really bad. I want all.
Farming Simulator 25.
This is the so those over there became this. I'm assuming. And these are cutouts.
These are cutouts from the laser.
The laser machines cut the parts,
And they cut the parts off the
and then
laser
they
machine.
put it together.
They bolt them and rivet them all together. Press brakes.
So they make every piece from scratch.
Everything's from scratch.
Every piece from scratch.
This is where they make tractors. This is how they make tractors.
Yes, Jeff. Lady is getting the feminine itch to play Farming Simulator.
A flat piece of metal.
Oh,
They have a guy inside with a little hammer. You'll probably hear it. He's on break right now.
This is a robotic press brake. Idea here is that we can put in a pallet of flat parts. This robot will set up the machine and it'll put whatever dies it wants in there and it'll just to do the job it needs to do. And it'll pick up the flat piece, bend it, and stack it on a pallet when it's done. And just do one after another.
So this is a robotic room.
Robotic press brake, yeah.
Press brake. Very cool.
This is fun to watch. When it's running.
Yeah, they never complain either. I mean, what the guys down there would press for space. They would run during the night, all this non-man, get all the materials ready. And then they would literally, I mean, the factories were about the size of your building here, but building barbecues, much smaller stuff. So they're able to move things around and have stations doing one thing during the night and then another during the day, without having to expand the square footage. And, in our situation, we actually,
See what Jeff said?
no, I'm watching this guy over here. He's cutting.
The cutting. So they're cutting the shapes and the parts they need, guys. It's a laser.
They build the tractor from scratch here.
The raw
what
metal.
What you are seeing is going to be a tractor.
Well, let's do a tractor one day. Look at all these parts. It's all parts to do a tractor one day.
This is what we call the wine rack. This is the back part of our big CNC mill. This is just tooling and stuff that we use inside of our the CNC machine. And the cap is on the inside of that right here.
If you are
CNC lathe, CNC table.
Look at the big thing up there spinning. Get these movable parts.
Good flip of work, you are on the wrong job or you are working hard. Well, they're definitely working hard here, Jeff. No one's complaining. This place is the happiest place in the world. This is better than Disneyland for these people.
For me it is.
The lady.
This is better than Disneyland.
And look at these steel pipes.
there's a lot of work in there. Is this all done by machine?
So this is kind of an anomaly. This is a hub
Yeah.
that during COVID, during the pandemic, we couldn't get what we needed from our supplier, which is usually a casted part.
Yeah.
We decided to make them ourselves. Well, in the process, we got some of these that the stud bolt wasn't the right size, so we've had to weld them up and remachine them. Normally, this is a casted part that we can buy. We had to get creative during COVID and improvise.
So during the 19 event, they could not get the parts they needed, so they decided to say, screw it, we'll make it ourselves. And those were test ones they were making. Of the
Assembly
parts.
line. Assembly line.
There's the assembly line, guys.
Everything that gets fabricated from here back comes through one of these milliprators. And think of it like a sandblaster. Think of it like a sandblaster, but instead of using sand, it's using little pieces of steel shot. And it's just shooting that steel shot and taking off all these parts that we put on the rack. We're going through and it's taking off that top layer of mill scale and oil and any imperfections, making it easier for the paint to stick to it, making it easier to weld. You can see these racks that go through over and over and over. They're just constantly taking a layer of steel off. Yeah.
And they just load up on parts and they go through and
Then you go through and they come out kind of that dull gray color.
So yeah, they make their own parts, or they're literally making the tractor and all the parts. Right here, from scratch. From raw steel to this.
Oh, look what it comes out to look like.
Look what it looks like on this side.
Oh, look at
You know what's
that.
amazing?
Wow.
You make a machine, but
So
someone
it's
has to
fine
make
sand, the metal. It's actually metal.
Sandblasting.
Sandblasting, or it was steel.
Little metal, like metal sand,
Yeah, it was steel.
steel sand.
It was steel blasting. But it's not actually sand, it's metal blasting.
Like you said, it's amazing to watch everything, but somebody's got to make that machine to do that.
Yeah, someone makes a machine to make the stuff on the machine.
All the machines that we see that make their stuff.
A lot of this stuff used to come from Germany and stuff. And there's all the different parts, guys, at the end product.
So this is the staging area. So when this gets to the welders have what they need to start welding things together. So this is the staging area.
Some people say that's our signature
I would love one. I would love one. That would be great in the basement.
Yeah, I would like to have one of those fans in the basement of the gaming room. Actually, I'd like to have two. One at the top of the stairs to bring the air down, and then blow the air into the gaming room. There's the welding guys.
This is where our weld department begins. I think we have close to 75 welders right now that are welding parts up. So
And these guys welding the rods and stuff like that.
he's welding that jack up. He's welding his shield up.
He knows how miserable he has to be at night. I mean, I've welded hundreds of these axles or whatever they are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that glow thing?
This is great.
Oh, the
It's the
window.
welding and stuff.
This is Tiffany. This is so cool. This is like a mirror. So this is yeah, one of the longer machines and stuff like that that they have there.
Let me know about it.
You don't have much piece that runs along. No.
I do sometimes, but the majority of the time what I'll do is I'll snap a full line all the way down it, and then I'll just guide it as I go. This is 3 separate pieces, so I'll start on one end and then work my way to the other end, and then this is a 1/2 inch gap. I'll snap the line in there, and I'll put a 1/2 inch piece right here, and I'll lay this against it to hold the screw the whole way. But we do have pictures for these. I just didn't want to go find them.
We'll see some pictures as we get down the line here a little bit.
Sometimes
It's harder to find. Sometimes it's harder to find the pictures.
If you went to get it, you'd never see him again. Good job.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Good night. I have no big deal taking care of Mark.
Right. Well, Ronnie's there.
Ronnie's
Welding it.
They're making tractors.
They're making tractors. Pretty sure if I didn't have a dedicated thing of Wukong, they would go home tonight and download from me some of their 25.
That's the they put that in the back of the yeah. I know what that is.
Pretty cool, huh, Jeff? American industry. This is where we make those tractors. The grindies. Spudnik. There's the welding over there. Paulia has an update. I know they're supposed to be getting in the flour, whatever the flour thing is, supposed to be coming in. But come the 20th, I'm going to be doing Wukong, I think. So we'll probably have to take breaks of that game. We'll not be able to do that all the time because that game's different. Oh, look at that. They even build the wheels on the tractor, oh, what do they call those things? Brain fart.
They're getting ready to paint it.
Everything's hand sprayed. It's direct metal paint.
So they're getting ready to paint everything. This is where they get ready for painting. They paint it by hand. Oh, you can smell it. There's the big painting factory right there.
Yeah,
See
in
it?
here too.
That's the smaller one. There's where the big stuff goes.
Look where the big stuff goes.
training the outdraft so that you don't have a bunch of overspray everywhere. And then when you're done painting it, you can close the valves, turn off the draft, turn on the furnace, and then heats up to help it cure faster. So it's a paint room and a dry room.
So it's a paint and dry room. Definitely want to be caught in that. You cooked alive. This is where they get their trademark red. Patented red. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. We can see the front.
You know what? He's got the best job here. He gets to spend all the money.
It just got painted, and they're letting it set now.
Yeah, just got
And
painted.
that's grimy red.
That's grimy red,
That's
trademark paint
trademark
color.
paint right there, just like John Deere's green.
It's like John Deere green and
And
yellow.
these guys are this is so cool.
What do you guys think? And in the end, there's the red that comes out. It gives that glossy red.
That pretty glossy red.
That's where they make that happen.
So that's how it
Come on,
is.
guys, let's get a bunch of super chats, super thanks, and super stickers. This is an exclusive. We weren't even expecting to be able to get in today. That being that we're Lauren Lane Marquis Gaming, they were met us when we came to the fair, and they go, oh yeah, you know what? We don't have no Inturia, but gentleman here who works inside the office said, you know what? I'll take them on tour. So you guys get an exclusive. This doesn't happen every day, folks. I want to see a lot of brand new subscribers, new thumbs up. Let's try to get 1,000 subscribers this video. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Battery's getting low, guys.
but you know what? We're probably getting to the end of the
We're getting the end of the tour.
What? Think they're
What
gonna pull
happened?
it out?
I think they're gonna pull them out.
They might pull them out.
They might pull the one out and then pull it out.
But come on, guys, let's get a bunch of new subscribers. Let's get a bunch of likes. Let's try to get 1,000 likes for this video. This is an exclusive. You're not going to see this all the time.
Pull this one out of there.
This is an exclusive tour that we got. And the only reason,
Talking away and we're here watching.
and the only reason why we got it is because we mentioned we're Lauren Lane Marquis Gaming. Some benefits of being a YouTube streamer. Remember when we used to do the fair with them.
Oh, they are gonna pull it out.
And they are pulling it out.
Take them out. Here it comes. Look at that. That one's all freshly painted. That's some sort of conveyor part on.
They did. Wow.
What?
That was cool. They pulled it out. That was neat. That was cool. Brand spanking new fresh paint.
The smell of a new painted grinding here at Spudnik. Nothing like it. It's like the smell of a brand new John Deere or a brand new car. If only you guys had smell-o-vision. I wish you could smell what this smells like in here.
This guy's missing all kinds of orders today. Well, I'm gonna have to cut down because some people probably can't do it.
So here's the founder, Carl Wall. He was still alive. He was on site a couple weeks ago, like I said. But the first machine we built was a piler, and then the scooper followed pretty quickly after that. The scooper was the whole idea is we don't have to shovel potatoes anymore.
Yeah.